All right, so today we're going to look at something pretty interesting. It's about cholesterol and fertility.
Interesting.
Yeah, I know, right? You hear those two things and you're like, wait a minute, those two don't really go together.
Yeah, exactly.
But we're taking a deep dive into some research by the Berkeley Center for Reproductive Wellness.
Okay.
And they have some pretty fascinating findings.
Cool.
Yeah, so, but I think a lot of times we think of cholesterol as like this evil thing.
Right. It's bad for you.
Yeah, heart disease, all that stuff. But it turns out cholesterol is actually like essential.
Oh, absolutely. It's like it's in every cell in your body.
Right.
It's part of the cell membrane, and then it's also like the basis for so many of our hormones.
Okay, let's unpack this a bit.
Yeah.
Hormones, that's a biggie when it comes to fertility, right?
Huge. Yeah. So like estrogen, testosterone.
Right.
Like all the things that you think of with reproduction.
Exactly.
Those are all made from cholesterol.
So it's not all bad.
No, definitely not.
But okay, so we know that there are good and bad kinds of cholesterol.
Right.
What happens when things get out of whack?
So that's when we start talking about something called dyslipidemia.
Dyslipidemia.
Dyslipidemia. Yeah. It's basically an imbalance in your cholesterol levels.
Okay.
So that could be high LDL cholesterol, which is the bad cholesterol.
Mm-hmm.
Could be low HDL, which is the good cholesterol.
Right.
Or high triglycerides.
Okay, and so that leads to all those, scary health problems.
Exactly. Yeah. Heart disease, stroke, high blood pressure.
Right. The things that we all know are not good.
Yeah. And what's fascinating here is that we're seeing dyslipidemia more and more in younger people.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, even people of reproductive age.
So even if you're, young and you think you're healthy,
Exactly.
you could still have this issue.
You could, and it could be impacting your fertility.
Okay, so we're talking about people who are trying to conceive.
Right.
How exactly does dyslipidemia affect that?
So it's not a direct cause of infertility,
Okay.
but it can really make things harder.
In what way?
So let's talk about women first.
Okay.
High cholesterol can impact follicle development.
Follicles, those are the...
Yeah, those are little sacs in the ovaries where the eggs mature.
Right.
So if you have high cholesterol, it can mess with that whole process.
Wow.
And then it can also affect egg quality itself and even make the lining of the uterus less receptive to a fertilized egg.
So basically, it's like creating all these roadblocks.
Exactly. Yeah, it's making it harder for everything to work the way it should.
And you said something earlier about PCOS.
Right. So dyslipidemia is often linked with PCOS.
Polycystic ovary syndrome.
Exactly, which is a hormonal disorder that can cause problems with ovulation.
Right.
And that can lead to lower quality embryos.
Okay, so that's for women. What about for men?
For men, dyslipidemia can contribute to erectile dysfunction.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And it can also affect the sperm itself.
Really? In what way?
Yeah. So it can lower sperm count.
Okay.
It can reduce their motility.
Motility.
Yeah, their ability to swim.
Oh, right.
And it can even affect their structure.
Huh.
And on top of all that, high LDL and triglycerides create inflammation.
Right.
And that can actually damage sperm DNA.
Oh, geez, that's a lot.
It is, yeah.
So basically, it's affecting both the quantity and the quality.
Exactly.
Okay. So that is a lot of bad news.
Yeah.
Is there any hope?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. There's a lot of hope.
Okay, good.
The good news is that lifestyle changes can make a huge difference.
Like, what kind of things are we talking about?
So the Berkeley Center really emphasizes a healthy diet.
Okay.
Specifically a Mediterranean-style diet.
What does that look like?
So lots of fruits and vegetables, whole grains, healthy fats like olive oil and avocados.
Sounds pretty delicious.
Yeah, exactly. It's not about deprivation. It's about eating good food.
Right.
And then regular exercise is also really important.
Doesn't have to be anything crazy, right?
Nope. Even just a brisk walk for 30 minutes a day can make a difference.
That's doable.
Exactly. And then, of course, weight management is important. And if necessary, medication can help to bring those lipid levels back into balance.
So basically, taking care of our overall health
Exactly.
is also good for our fertility.
It's all connected.
Wow, who knew?
And addressing other related issues like diabetes or vitamin D deficiency
Right.
can also help to improve reproductive health.
So it's all about looking at the big picture.
Exactly.
Well, this has been a really fascinating deep dive, I have to say.
Yeah, a lot to think about.
It is. So, if you're thinking about starting a family, maybe getting your cholesterol checked should be like right up there on the to-do list.
Absolutely.
Along with, picking out baby names and all that.
A good idea.
Might not be the first thing that comes to mind, but
It's important.
yeah.
Yeah.
But we've only just scratched the surface here. Obviously, there's a lot more to learn.
Right.
So definitely do your research, talk to your doctor,
Yeah.
and best of luck on your journey to parenthood.
Good luck.
All right, that's all for today. Thanks for listening.
Thanks for having me.
We'll catch you next time.
See ya.
Bye.